All right, so I had planned to do this earlier, and I was going to have Zeke Minacho on. So nobody's in the room, so I'm talking to myself. So I'll talk to myself for a minute until you guys start coming in the room. Now, for those of you who are watching this later, if I post it, I was supposed to have Zeke Minacho, but he is working at a mission and cooking and catering and helping out at that mission and doing really, really important stuff. So we're going to give it a few minutes and see if people start kind of filing in. Hopefully they do. And we will talk about Work Tough gear and what kind of day it's been. It's been a pretty good one. Right now, what we're doing is I'm on another screen. So if you're in the room, I can't see you. So old Scab does stuff around here, son. I'm trying to bring up my other page, which is never good. Let me check back to see. Wrong thing. Yep, somebody's here. Say hello. That way I know at least I'm not talking to myself. I've talked to myself for a minute and a half. Keith, what's up, brother? How are you, man? I had planned on doing this a little earlier and with Zeke, and I mentioned that a while ago, but he had a catering come up. I think he's working at a mission and doing some really, really good stuff there, man. So it's just me. We're going to go for about 20, 30 minutes, depending on who comes in the room. What's up, brother? Happy National Knife Day. Just cleaned up the Puzon Bowie. Oh, I love that knife, man. Absolutely love that knife. I took a couple pictures of mine. Um, I got the 9 and the 7. I want to get the Predator. That's the one I want. So, guys, as y'all come in the room, like I said, this is kind of impromptu, kind of not. Let me know you're here, and we'll just kind of chat for a few minutes. It's 9 o'clock on the Eastern Coast. Tell me what you got in your pocket, and we will get it started. Well, 6 are in the room. There we go. So here's the deal, guys. Let me show you kind of what I carried today. Garen, what's up, buddy? How are you? Little Thai food. There you go. Do you like it hot, Keith? Klaus, what's up? You're always smelling something, buddy. So I carried this today. My nymph. Cold Steel Espada large with S35N. Adam, what's going on? I've actually got a Espada coming, the extra large. I carry my Mount Laguna. I'm starting to carry this more and more. Rat 1. I like the Rat 1s. But I carried this today. I'm hell bent on getting more and more adept at this. This is the Mount Laguna, and I actually love the design. I'm gonna wear it down, and then I'm gonna send it to DJ. I might have this reprofiled. The humming you hear in the back is Megan cooking, of course, getting that done. And I carried the Nomad EDC. This one goes with me every day. I like it because I like that. I do too, Adam. I like this one because of that large sweep right there, and I love the handle on this knife. It fits good in hand. I can get a full 4-finger grip on it. Got a good divot. This is just one that does everything. I need to get it, I need to hone it back up, but it actually, this knife holds an edge as good as any knife I had, and it's that ATS 34. It's just a Hitachi, but it's a good little steel for what I use it for. And then the Laguna is D10. Yeah, K110 D2. I'm sorry, not D10. This one's really comfortable. I've been carrying it more. Yeah, that Keith, that's what I'm thinking, brother. I'm gonna have DJ reprofile it. I have my preacher reprofiled to more of a working edge. I've got Carl, welcome in, buddy. Tell us what you're carrying. I've got that preacher. I've got 5 or 6 videos on me busting everything up. So I figured, Byron, come on in. I figured what I would do with the preacher is have a more workable edge, and I'll get it stropped, and all that. I was trying to see which one the nymph is N690, Cryo N690. This thing handles very, very well. I'm betting Carl is carrying his CJRB. So let me know what you're carrying. Let me know how you're doing. It's like 9:03. We'll go to like 9:20, depending on how many folks come in. To everybody who has posted, the Leatherman's hard to beat. So you, Adam, what is that? All you can carry is the Leatherman? Take care, brother. Good seeing you. Appreciate you running through. That was the other thing, guys. I put up a quick little video of my Protect Dawn. It's an automatic. And I asked, nice. Glad they're sending you one, man. I can't wait for that video. I put up the little video. That sucks, bro. But I put up a little video of the Protect opening and closing and ask where it's legal. It's amazing to me the places that you can't carry it. It really, really is. Here in Florida, and that's hard to fathom, because in Florida we can carry whatever we want. Pocket knives concealed, I believe it's 4.5 inches. I've seen people do this as long as it's not this. That's stupid. That's not the law. All right. And people say, well, if it's not as long as your hand, well, you got a hand like mine. Well, if you got a hand like D-Badge, you can carry a damn butcher knife. Or if you got hands like a small person, it just makes a difference. The CJRB. How many CJRBs do you got, Carl? Just out of curiosity. I know you like the Feldspar. I'm gonna throw that goddamn thing. You're fine messing with you. You're good. Cook your food. Megan's cooking her food. I'm making my video. Carried my. You don't, baby. The hinderer. All right, let's see. Let me just put this up there because that's a lot to read. Victorinox, yeah. The multi-tools. And a multi-tool, really, I hear you, Keith. Really, a multi-tool, if it's a Victorinox or whatever, is one of the most practical things. I carried one for a long time, but again, with doing the sandblasting, with doing the different shit like that, right now it's just not feasible. I can't wait to get. I love carrying my pocket fixed blades. Love carrying my pocket fixed blades. But I can't wait to get back to carrying my normal stuff. So what about work, Adam? I mean, again, laws are laws, and that's why I'm such a big supporter of knife rights here in the States. Doug's doing an amazing job with that and combating arcane and insane knife laws. And this knife rights, this Knives Live, the all night long thing that they did last year, I will participate in. If Joe's in town, he's going to participate with me. I've got a CJRB here that I'm going to carry for a few days over the weekend. That's basically all we can do. Richard, welcome in, buddy. Richard, I got to get a new stump, man. Mine's falling apart. While we're right here, guys, listen. Here's the deal. One of the reasons I wanted to press forward with the live tonight, even though Zeke can't make it, and next week we'll have a guest. I'm going to ask either Jeremy Boulder Valentine, who designed the Wilson, who designed the Nymph, who designed the Thor War Cleaver, if he wants to join, or Bobby Shue, because I want to bring y'all a guest every Wednesday, and I wanted to this time, but there was just a couple of things. Well, I know, but it's an oak, and I need another one. So, and a hunk fell out of it. Hey, good seeing you, brother. Appreciate you coming in, man. Appreciate you riding through, man. Thank you, Greg. What, baby? I tried to comment, but I can't figure it out. That's okay. Thank you for riding through, brother. Take care of your stuff. Well, one thing I wanted to say, guys, a lot of the guys in here comment on a lot of my videos, just about every one. Over the past 3 or 4 weeks, I've gained 500 subscribers because of. Comment was, hey, Richard. Yeah, well, Carl said, hey, Richard. Okay. Megan said, hey, Richard. Over the past 3 weeks, we've gained about 500 subscribers, and we are on a roll. For all of you guys that comment and take the time to comment and are adamant or comment religiously, please don't feel like you got to comment on them damn shorts, because I put out 3 or 4 a day, and we're Richard says hello, Meg, and it's an experiment. So maybe just hit it light and go. Thank you, Adam. It's one thing that I'm experimenting with the shorts. Joe, how you doing, man? And it's working. We found a little niche, but it can be a pain in the ass when you just get lit up with notifications. So I want to say that publicly. Don't worry about commenting on those. Don't worry about, and we've had some do really well. I had one yesterday, I think got 33,000 or 34,000 views in the first hour. So what it's doing, one of the things it's doing is forcing me out of my comfort zone. Everybody knows I don't take criticism well. And again, I've said this a million times. It's not what people say that bothers me. I could give a shit. It's the fact that I can't hit them through the computer or the phone. Nothing I can do about it. So by doing these shorts, it's opening me up all across the globe, and I'm getting hit with all kind of comments, but it's fine. Because if we're going to grow, if we're going to move forward, I got to get over some of my bullshit insecurities and just move forward. You know what I'm saying? So to everybody that's coming in, welcome in, man. We're just kind of free forming. If you got a question, ask it, as long as it's not something stupid, and we'll move forward. No, Carl, I wouldn't. I don't, brother. This is why I'm saying this. I don't watch everybody's videos. I mean, and I said this the other day because I meant it. I don't watch somebody's video for them to watch mine. That I don't do that. I don't do shout outs for somebody to shout me out. And this is why, and I'm glad that only a few people are in here. All right. Well, not insecurities. I have some despising people issues, and certain comments bring it out. But and I get distracted real easy. The hell was that? Thanks, Carl. What's up, brother? Hey, here's the deal. Here's the deal on shorts. Welcome in. Listen, here's what you got to do with shorts. Okay. First of all, you have to be consistent. And people get into the time thing. Guys, I'm up at 4:30. That's why we're not being on long. I'm up at 4:30. We leave the house at 5:45. I'm back at 6. I shoot my videos. So here's the key with the shorts. Alex, what's up, brother? And Alex is one I'm going to have on one night too. But to get to your thing, to get traction on them, here's what you do, man. Try to be consistent for a week. And here's the other thing. Here's one thing I found that's helped me. I do 6 to 10 seconds on a short. That's it. A short might be simply something like this. Gone. Try that. But be consistent. Or if you made a video, like if you've got a video coming out, take a piece. But the key that I found, and for anybody that's wondering, now I put out one tonight as an experiment past 6 o'clock. It's really not doing well. But go to my YouTube channel page, go to shorts, and look at the views, man. It's 6 to 8 seconds. So water to fill, brother. All I can say is just keep on it. I know it gets frustrating, but I think I've done it every day for a month and a half, maybe. And it took about 2 to 3 weeks. But what I've read was this: YouTube rewards consistency. And that's something that I've gone a long way with, because I would shotgun, miss a couple days shotgun. And what I've read was, it's cool if you can do a video every day, but make sure you can maintain that. So most people can't, but if you can maintain one video a week, just stay consistent, YouTube will reward it. I know with the shorts being consistent, what I do is I get up, like I'll do a couple tonight. I'm telling y'all, and I can't keep a secret for shit. I'm doing good. I want people to do good. I want everybody to grow. And that was the thing. Byron, that's a good question. Here's the thing. All right, Byron Kennedy's question. Curious, consistent. You mean post length, number per day, sometime posted each day, or all? Okay. Here's what I try to do, Byron. Just so you know, and I try to stay consistent with this. I try to do a minimum of 2 shorts a day, which there's no limit on shorts. You can do as many shorts as you want. All right. I try to do 2 shorts a day and 1 long form video. And some of that too now, some of those shorts are coming out of that video. But so what I do, Byron, is for 2 or 3 weeks, I've developed that pattern of 2 shorts a day and a long form video, right? Last Sunday, not this past Sunday, but 10 days ago now, we'd gone kayaking. All right. We went kayaking. We went and got some breakfast. As we were sitting at breakfast, I had 2 of my ZTs with me. I posted 0 tolerance Sunday. That's all I put. And I literally showed the knives. And I think it had like 25,000 views. And I thought, holy hell, but I had already been doing it. So to answer your question with consistent, I would say this: really think about what, like, if you can do 1 short a day, do that. If you can do a couple, do that. If you're like, man, I love doing content for a lot of reasons. Mine's not just my reasoning is never, oh my God, everybody's got to see my wondrous face, my wop eye, my crooked teeth, my lower ear. I'm not on here to bless people. You know what I'm saying? I'm on here to stay busy, keep my hands moving, learning, that kind of thing. Right. But I had to take a real hard look. Hey, Matt, welcome in, buddy. Byron, I had to take a real hard look, and I kind of committed to myself. I thought, I'm going to do 1 long form video a day for 30 days. I'm going to see what happens, right? The shorts now I've been doing for about a month and a half. But what I would say to anybody is this: sit down and make you a little plan. Just take 5 minutes to yourself with a notebook. Hey, I can do 2 or 3 6 to 8 second shorts. I can do that a day and do that. And the thing is this, Byron, literally, and again, go to my YouTube page, hit shorts, and just look at the numbers. Like I said, the last one I posted, I don't think it's doing much, but I did that on purpose. Like for me, between 6 o'clock in the morning and 12 p.m.s when is like my peak time. DJ, I would ask DJ. Thank you, Alex. Byron, does that help anybody? My thing is, think about what you can do, get you a plan and go with that. Jesse, what's going on? I want to check this real quick while I got y'all on here. The other thing is, Byron, what you can do, or what any content creator can do, is experiment with your times. Tom, what's going on? Good seeing you. Everything's going good, man. We're putting along. Let me pull this up real quick. Is it yours, Richard? Yeah, see, I posted a short. It was after 6 o'clock. It was on the ride home, and it's not doing a thing. Thank you, Tom. Shane, what's up, buddy? Good seeing you. Shane Gables is in the house. I'm glad everybody's stopping in. Please, if you're in the room, say hello. We're just kind of free forming, kind of bullshitting. Shane has a great channel. Listen, guys, there's a lot of guys a lot of y'all in the chat room that have great channels. Alex Aurora Borealis has one. Check everybody out. That's what I like. Is Sambo's. Let's get with DJ or one of these guys. Hey, if you're in the chat, let me bring this up. And Alex may know this too. Bring it up if anybody's got any ideas. And let me say this though quickly before anybody thinks they're going to rook it. Richard's kind of a guy that'd find you. Grugsy, what's going on, buddy? Hey guys, listen. Grugs Legion Tactical put out one of the best hard use videos for that Cold Steel Bush Ranger. Check that out. Check that out. That's a good one. Shane, you got anything you released today? Guys, if you got a video up, put it in the comments. That's the best way that I know to help people and to kind of get the conversation going. Check that out. All right. So here's the deal. Shane, tell me what you got going. Anybody got any thoughts on Richard's question? I got to work, Richard, Saturday. So if you're going to be home or something, I may swing by and take a look at it. Let me know, guys, what y'all are carrying. We're going to go about 10 more minutes. Let me know what we got coming up. Let me know what y'all got going. I can tell you this. I've got a couple of different carnivore things coming in. I've got a box from Brandon Thrasher coming in that I'm excited about. And I got a box right here from Bobby Shoe. Bobby is a really good dude. We're going to take a look at it together. Ooh, I love Sawtooth. 2 USMC flippers, nice. Spyderco Shaman M4 all day today. I've had people tell me I'd like that Shaman. Yeah, it does. That's true, Keith. That's true. Unless it's, I mean, if you're talking about like really, really restoring it, but that's tough to do. We're going to open this box together, guys. I'm not distracted. Bobby Shoe actually has a design coming out with Work Tough gear. It's the Bobcat. I got a video up, and he sent me this to review. Now, this is actually, it's a knife, but it's actually, I think we're reviewing the sheath as well. We're going to check it out. I got all kind of stuff coming, man. Gargoyles, what's up? Matt, I'm jealous. Crash, what's going on? Oh, sweet, guys. All right, so here's the deal. I'll give y'all a sneak peek. And Bobby didn't put a note in here. Here's the deal. Here's the deal with old Scabbard. Now, here's what I want y'all to see. Because I think we're reviewing. Let me see what he's got, what he's carrying in here. Ooh. So we got a LT Wright, I think. Can y'all see that logo? Somebody, Grugsy, somebody help me with this. That's kind of badass, man. I believe this is an LT Wright, but we're checking out the sheath as well. So we're going to check out two different things. We got, I'll show you the front. The Kydex is really well done. Nice camo pattern, ferro rod. We've got a 10 back here with some fire making. We've got a dangler attachment for those of you like that. we have a tech. See, I'm a tech lock guy. I'm a tech lock guy. I'll get all the specs from Bobby on who made this, because this is dope, man. They did a fine job. You can see down in it. But let me give y'all a look at the knife, man. It's an LT Wright, because it's got the little house right there with the little X. Scandi grind. Sharpening choil. I'm excited about this, man. And a full handle. Nice choil. Some people like choils, some people don't. I do. I do. Nice setup, nice all the way around. Here's the other thing, guys. EDC for fun. How are you? Here's the other thing. We got so much stuff coming in at this point. If you send me something, please put me a note as to what it is. I know this is an LT Wright. I know it is. Chuckin, what's up? I know that's an LT Wright, and by the handle, which is just set up really, really well. It's comfortable too, man. Little wig splitter on the bottom. Man, that's a comfortable. I like choils. I like choils a lot. That the Dragoth actually had a large choil on it, worked out good. But what I was going to say is this, guys, if you send me something, awesome, thank you. But give me about a month on it, please, because even though we're trying to put out, and I'm dead serious, I didn't want to say it, because here's the deal with me, man. I don't like saying stuff publicly and then not doing it. I don't like doing that. I don't like doing that. But since we're putting out a video every day, we should be able to get to your stuff. If you sent me stuff, like I know Brandon sent me a lot of stuff, and Thrash, thank you again, brother. I can't wait. Well, then it's going to be JB Knife Collector. Looks like a Chris Tanner design. JB, you're pretty good with this kind of stuff. If it's a Chris Tanner design, then it suggests something. Jess Knife. I'm going to start doing that. Designing knives and just calling them all scab mix and scab hearts and scabber stabbers. JB, Chuck and Steel, check this out, bro. I'm pretty sure it's an LT Wright. Give me some thoughts. I was hoping Bobby's ass would be in here so he could tell me. But I like it. I like that. What would y'all call that clip? Is that a modified clip? Modified clip point or drop? Y'all tell me. Oh, brother, I'm going to enjoy it. We're going to do all kind of stuff. I got a sea bag now. Mikey, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in, man. We're just shooting the shit, talking a little bit, sitting around the fire. Got 25 folks in the room. Do me a favor, man. I don't ever ask this. Hit the like button for me, if you would. We're on a roll. I talked to Thrash a little bit today about the shorts. I've talked to Grugsy about them. We got a little bit of a roll going. So anything we can do, yeah, it's definitely a LT Wright, Grugsy. Thrasher, modified sheep's foot. Okay, that's what we'll go with. But it's a good size. Let me show y'all without tearing the damn place up. All right, here's the Wright. I like to make them up, Shane. Sometimes I'll make it. So here's the Laguna, Work Tough Gear. Here's the LT Wright. So you can kind of get a, for some of you guys that's got this, you can get a size comparison right there. Really a good, I'll tell you what, man, the more and more and more, and I've got, let me grab the one from Grugsy. The more and more and more that I've done with LT Wright, the more I've loved them. And that's an absolute fact. Grug sent one that I adore. I don't mean to make y'all look up my nose there. Well, here it is. All right, here's the one from Grugsy. This is one of the best knives I've ever used, man. This is a great knife, LT Wright, and you can see the similarities in the handle. Well, if I can get my fat fingers out of the way. Two great knives. I'm just a big fan, man. They're American made. I love that. I buy American where I can. I really do. I like that folks like LT Wright, Battle Horse, Barker, some of these guys are coming in with some great stuff. I love that. And again, there's the one from Grugsy. Hey, we're going to wrap it up here in a minute, but before we do, I want to show y'all a couple of blades real quick. This is a taupe. Great blade. Not a huge knife. Not a huge knife at all, but a great knife. I love the handle on these. And then I've got a taupe Bark River collaboration, which is a huge knife. Grandpa, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. Good seeing you. This is a taupe. Now, of course, me being me doing what I do, screwing stuff up left and right. I have a taupe Bark River collab, same style handle. I thought this was as well. It's not. This is just a taupe, and it is absolutely gorgeous. See those orange liners there? Really cool handle. Love that. But I want to show y'all a couple more, and we'll call it. Here's Alpha Knives, ALFA. We'll put it in the thing, Tom, and somebody will hit you up on it. Here, these are Alpha Knives. This is actually an elk handle. Alpha's out of North Carolina, Damon, and it's ALFA. Now, I just did one the other day. I did a review on one that worked out really, really well. Love this. Listen, Alphas are handmade, okay? So some of the old shapes, some of the old blade shapes, some of that, you're going to see, guys, and I've noticed this, the more I'm doing this and the more that I've been blessed, like with JR and guys like that. Well, just, you put the comment, brother, when the I can't think of it. When the video posts, just put it in the comments and I'll pin it for you. Alpha Damon does everything by hand. Everything by hand. They're beautiful, but they're very, very functional. I might start working on this one tomorrow. I was working on one today and about killed myself. We got home late. Here's another Alpha knife. Grandpa, honestly, buddy, there's a guy named JR who's just a community guy, and he sends me a box probably once or twice a month. That was Alfalfa. This is Alpha. And that's where most of these come from. I don't know what the ALFA stands for. I mean, that's the guy's name's Damon. His wife's Jill. You can go to Old Town Cutlery and they carry these knives. But here's another one. The other thing that Damon does, he hand makes his sheaths. So he's a small maker. Great knife. And here's the thing, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be 100% straight up honest. When JR contacted me, he's like, "Hey, bro, I found this guy. They're Alpha Knives. Do you want to try them? What do you think?" I said, "Yeah." So JR bought one or two. He said, "I'm gonna send them to you." When they come in, they're gorgeous. They're just like these. I mean, these are good looking knives, right? But for whatever reason, I was nervous to review the first one. Okay. And it's always, I mean, there are times Klaus, buddy, I've heard that. I just have to go by the ones I've had. You're not the only one that said it. So I can't disagree. But the thing is this, with this, I was scared to review it. And then I did the first one, and I've been in love with Alpha knives ever since, man. They're sharp. They just work. The guy does beautiful handles. I love liners, and I know this camera's terrible, but there's a little bit of billboarding there, but I love his acid etching. And here's something too that I need to bring up in the videos. We do a lot of tire stabbing, right? And stab tests, tire stabbing, that kind of thing. The acid etching holds, just so y'all know that. It's not something that I do 2 or 3 times and the acid etching goes. Here's that TIE fighter that we just did, hollow grind. Now, this is a question I got for y'all. Let's see if we can find it. Someone asked me, did I think the hollow grind messed with the knife on some tougher cutting tasks, right? What do you guys think? There's no doubt it's sharp and it held up well. And this is a fighter. That's what this was made for. It's more handle heavy, it's light, it's fast. I love that for the thumb. I'd use a fencing grip quite a bit in doing skill stuff, such that it is. But those are some we got coming up. I'm actually, Grugsy is gracious enough. I can do one wherever the hell it's at. I've stabbed tires all over Duval County. I've stabbed my own tire. But anyway, the acid etching holds up. I like what I see there from the quality standpoint. But we've got a lot of Nesmics and stuff coming up. But anyway, listen. Last one, I promise. That's what I was thinking, because the hollow grind on this one has been insane. And look. I haven't even stropped that yet. That's after a hard use test. Haven't stropped it. Really haven't cleaned it up. And I'm going to get these cleaned up and back to JR. And look at that Fuller, man. Well, here's the thing, Shane. I've actually got like a I do chop like 12 gauge wire. Here's kind of where I'm at with JR, because, and I say this, and again, guys, when I say stuff, it's not, hey, Jordan, welcome in, brother. It's not like, ooh, look at me. It's not. I'm blessed to be able to review these knives, quality knives, higher end knives, right? JR sent an RMJ Tomahawk, which I've got to get to DJ this weekend. He said, I want to see what it can do. We did a video, and he wanted to see a car. He said, I want you to go crazy with it. I said, well, I don't have a car to chop up. I got a 55-gallon drum. He said, go for it. So JR understands the way I test. We don't test to failure. I don't disagree with that. I think it has a place. I just don't do it. Everything that JR sends is probably 200 and up. A lot of it is 300 and 400 and up. So I try to be very, very careful with stupidity, if that makes sense. Like, if it's hard use, stabbing a tire to me, that's more visual. Can something go wrong? Yeah, but I try to focus on that, pay attention to what I'm doing. That's more of a visual, kind of a mind trick type thing. The cutting's not, because you're cutting through a steel belted, but really stabbing, you're okay. But now I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna take one of the customs, say from Kieran at Hammer Down Forge, and go out there and hit it with a, you know, drive it into a stump and hit it with a hammer. I could break every knife I got. Now, I could do that easily. I don't want to do that. So I try to be careful with that. And Shane, to get back to your point, yeah, but I do get permission. I just assume when people send me stuff, hey, we've seen your video and we know pretty much what you're going to do. I've got a couple emails from companies that I know they hadn't watched my videos at all. One was like, hey, we love your video. Would you like, I said, and so I sent them one of my videos. I hadn't heard back from them. And again, not trying to destroy a knife. I'm trying to show hard use. I'm not trying to wreck anything or abuse anything. I wouldn't like the box that Thrash is sending me. I'm sure those are nice higher end knives. I'm not going to go out there and try to baton with them. We're going to come up with some cool tests, some good cutting stuff, and do that. But that's it. All right, guys, let's take 5 minutes because I'm tired. Anybody got any questions? Oh, I was going to show y'all this while you're thinking of a question. What y'all think of this T5 from Lion Steel? I got the video up. Yeah, I know the guy from Buck did that. But here's the deal. If you got to do that with a knife, here's the way I look at that, Gary, and I know you're kidding. So I'm not answering you smart aleck at all. Here's the way I look at some of that. And this is just my philosophy. First and foremost, let me say, I love Joe X. Love Joe. Have talked to him some, great dude, awesome dude. Let me just say this. With certain tests, if a company sent, if Buck or somebody like that or Work Tough Gear sent me knives and said, hey, Scab, take them to failure. We want to see them fail. I've got no problem with that. None. Okay. I don't think it's disrespectful. I think it's someone asking me to do something, right? But to just do it to see where it fails. Now, Joe does it for several reasons. One, he has a blast with it. Joe X has fun, and he told me that. He goes, brother, I catch a lot of hate, but you know what? I have a blast doing it. So I see the value in what Joe does. For what I do, none of that really has value. Because here's the truth. Here's the God's honest truth. If you got to hammer something through a plate, what are you doing in your life? What kind of camping are you doing? You know, if you're trying to use two knives, go right ahead, baby. Meg's gonna cook her food, everybody. If you got to take knives and chip your way up a rock wall, I'm pretty much betting you're giving them up anyway. That's just the way I look at it. Anyway, but I know you were kidding. All right, I love anything full tank. I do too, man. Are they necessary? Is full tank necessary? Not really. Not really. Yeah, Joe, you're absolutely right. He's having a blast doing what, and let me say this in reference to Joe. And in reference to any of you guys, anybody, if you go buy a knife, that's your knife. If I send you a knife, if I give you a knife, that's your knife. If you want to take a ball peen hammer and hammer that knife into a stump and take an 8-pound maul and hit it from the side, that's your business, right? I read some of Joe. The problem that I have, like with Joe, is this. Now, let me change that because I have no problem with Joe X. Love Joe. That's true, Shane. No problem. What I was going to say is the problem I have is with Joe X's comment section. I seen a video he did on the tops, and it took 24, 25 minutes. And someone was like, "Where was it made? Walmart? What? You goofy bitch? What?" That knife, 25 minutes of Joe X, your grandkids will have that knife. That's where I get irritated. You know, that's where it's like, how dumb are you? How stupid do you have to be? You're never going to do that in your life. You're never going to pull out a pistol and shoot it. That's the thing. But as far as like the energy, the passion, And anybody that says Joe don't have passion for knives, you're crazy. He loves knives. He loves blades. He loves what he's doing. But that's that. I love the angry jackalope. God rest his soul, man. I'll tell y'all the truth. He was a big influence. Donnie B all day was a big influence. There are a couple guys who think they're a big influence who aren't. And I just have fun, man. I try to have as much fun as I have. Shane said, buddy, I'm with you. I'm with you. Well, guys, listen, I've rambled for 45 minutes and y'all have stayed with me. It's time to wrap it up and go to bed. Hey, guys, listen. Again, thank you for everything you do. Now, Friday, I'm going to order my 3 preachers to give away. We've had such a good week from Sunday when I said that till now. Let me quick check real quick. Quick check. YouTube Studio can be like crack sometimes. You got to watch, especially when you're like me. All right, so Sunday we had just crossed 6,000. Today we're at 6,320. So by Friday I may be at 6,500. But here's what I'm gonna do: I'm gonna buy 3 preachers, and I'll buy a 4th one the next week if we need to. But we'll do that. Carl, good night, guys. If you're a vet, Tom right here, Tom Kieran, has offered many times. If you're suffering, Tom has offered to be there to be an ear. And brother, I want you to know that means a lot to me. And again, guys, not a vet, but I love y'all who are. If you're struggling, if you're hurting, we've got a chat room full. Thank you, Shane. We got a chat room full of vets that I guarantee you will lend you an ear. Well, guys, I love y'all. God knows I do. God bless y'all. I hope he does. I'm Scab. You're not. Hit the damn like button now. I'm gone, son. Now y'all get to watch me struggle turning this off for the next 5 minutes. Good night, guys.